of the Creator. My soul expands in the worship of the Creator. The entire quote, when I read it this morning, really made me think of yoga, and it actually went deep, because yoga, the mindset of yoga, it's not even a mindset, the experience of that oneness of when your mind and body become one. You become that oneness, not of your mind and body becoming one, but you become the oneness of the capital O. And it is a form of worship. It becomes a form of worship. And your soul, what Gandhi's saying, is your soul expands in the worship of the Creator. Your soul, lowercase s soul, becomes the uppercase S soul, the uppercase S self. So the small self becomes the big self. And in yoga, I don't care if you're washing dishes, if your mind and body's connecting to that activity of washing dishes, then you're doing yoga. That is yoga. You're one with the activity. Your mind and body is connecting as one. You're one with the activity, and you become the capital O oneness. And you become, I was going to say tap into the oneness, but you actually just become the oneness of all existence. Very powerful stuff. It's hard to explain. One, it's hard for me to explain, but it's also probably hard to explain using language, because language separates us from existence, because it puts this layer, this veil over what you're trying to explain. So language in itself is just a barrier. You have to experience what I was trying to say. And then for me, I probably don't explain it good anyway. So, well, I don't explain it well. So with that quote, we're gonna do the very beginning routine that we started with, or at least I started with, because nobody watches these videos. 117 yoga videos ago. So we're going to begin with something similar to the beginning yoga, and just tap into the oneness, let go of judgment, and you do that by focusing solely on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing, and that will heighten your awareness. Lets you know what's going on in the body. Lets the yoga routine become a moving meditation. Lets you know of a so-called issue, maybe you have in your knee or your lower back, and so on and so forth. But you're not becoming those things. You're not letting yourself become those things, or the illusion of becoming those things. You're the thing that's watching all that. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to begin in mountain pose. So shoulders are square, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Then each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, so no tension in the arms or the shoulders. And then just think of a string or a thread on top of the head. Pull yourself up. So lengthen up, and then let the bones line up where the skeleton is just standing, as if you were just your skeleton. Find that spot and just settle there and focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Remember, you're already breathing, so you're not controlling it. You're just watching yourself breathe. Just watch yourself breathe, and you do that by focusing on the belly maybe. As you inhale, the belly expands. When you exhale, the belly goes in. Just watch that. Bring your focus to the tip of the nose and watch the air go in and out. Watch that. Don't control it. very natural to start controlling your breathing when you're focusing on it. But let go of control and just watch it. And your mind will wander. You'll start to think about other things. Then when you realize you're thinking about something else besides the breathing, don't judge it. It's natural. And know it's natural. And just bring the focus back to the breathing. Bring the palms together. Thumbs go to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. It's the first stretch. So go nice and easy. Inhale. And then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. And we're just going to go into the ragdoll. With the ragdoll, arms are dangling, head is dangling. No tension in the shoulders or the arms or the neck. You're just hanging. You're not judging. So if you're up here, you let go of judgment. Don't think, man, I wish I could go down further. Let go of that judgment. That is a barrier that will prevent the mind and body from connecting. Now, let's say you're thinking, man, I'm doing it perfectly. I'm all the way down. That's judgment too. That's not what we're doing. It's not a bad mindset. It's just not what we're doing. So let go of that judgment too. Once you're settled, you accept, and you just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. The palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. You're going to arch the back, raise the head. Inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can. And then you're going to exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down, pushing all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Then exhale. Pull yourself in and down. Push all the air out. Forehead's going to the knees. And again, arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. And then exhale. Pull yourself in and down. Push all the air out. We're going to do two more. So arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. And exhale. Pull yourself in. Push all the air out. We're going to do one more. Arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. Just focus on the breathing. The movement is a form of a moving meditation. Pull yourself in and down. Push all the air out. The palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. In the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor. In the back, knees to the floor. Hips are square and then pushing forward diagonally. Making sure the front knee is not over the toes. The back is straight or arched. So if the back is straight, you're reaching out, opening up. If the back is arched, you're doing a scoop. So the hip bones are pushing forward. The back is arching. The head is going back. And you're just accepting where you are. So let's say you're down a little bit and you're feeling like, man, I'm not open. Let go of that mindset. That is judgment. That judgment will prevent the mind and body from connecting. Accept. Openness is a mindset. So you're feeling open. You're accepting where you are. Acceptance is a mindset we're learning too. Accept where you are. Essentially, just accept who you are. Just focus on the breathing. Let the mind and body become one by focusing solely on the breathing. Now we're going to go to a high lunge. We're not going to stay in the high lunge. We're just going to use it as a transition pose. So curl the toes under in the back. Knee goes up. Make the knee as straight as you can. Then downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight. Legs are straight. Tailbones go to the ceiling. Heels are towards the floor, but pushing into the floor. And you are pushing into this pose, but you're only pushing to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, and focus on the breathing. As you're pushing into this pose, there's no tension in the neck or the shoulders, so let the head dangle and push and accept. Now you're going to slide into the upper dog and modify it how you have to. So you drop down to the knees and the chest, you slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor. I'll fix my shirt. Palms, of course, are to the floor. So just the tops of the feet, palms, that's the upper dog. Now, if you need to modify this, you go to hands and knees. You can do the cow. So you arch the back, raise the head. Or you can do small cobra. Small cobra, you're on your belly. Chest is off the floor. Palms are touching the floor, but you're not using them. So you're not pushing up. You're pulling up because you're using your back muscles. And the back muscles are pull muscles. So you're pulling up. Or just do the upper dog. Modify it. Or do what you think, man, this is perfect. But once you're subtle, you let go of all that judgment and just focus on the breathing. I hear the dog, 544. Maybe he's back. He doesn't bark like you used to. And then back to downward dog, pushing into it. Really push into it this time. It's the second time you're into it, so you're pushing a little bit more than you were before. Now, if you're listening to your body and your body's telling you, no, let's not go into it more. Don't go into it more. Listen to your body. I'm just a guide. I'm just telling you what maybe you should do. But you don't listen to me. You listen to your body. Essentially, what you're learning is how to listen to yourself. We're into this together. And wherever you are, if you can, push a little bit more or listen to the body. Focus on the breathing. Let the head dangle. And then you're going to bring the left foot up between the hands into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top the foot to the floor. Can't speak. Knees to the floor. Hip bones are square, pushing forward diagonally. Front knees now over the toes. If the front knees over the toes, lengthen up some. And then the back is straight or arch. Wherever you are. So if the back is straight, you're reaching out. If it's arch, you're scooping, opening up. Opening up is a mindset, so feel opened. Tap into openness. And curl the toes under in the back. Knee goes up. High lunge. Just settle here for a second or so. We're not going to stay here. Then we move into the standing forward bend. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down and focus on the breathing. You're thinking of nothing else but the breathing. That heightens your awareness, makes you know what's going on in the body. So maybe you're feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, or you're feeling something in the lower back. But whatever you're feeling, you're not that. So that's a mindset. You're not focused on those things. You're aware of them, but you're not focused on them. The palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out, posterior down and out, exhale. One more sun salutation. Inhale, we'll go a little bit faster. Then exhale, hinge forward. Standing forward bend, so pull yourself in and down, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. And accepting where you are. Now here, when you're pulling yourself in, when you're inhaling, the belly swells with air, so it pushes you out of the pose. Let yourself be pushed out. When you exhale, you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement. You're aware of that movement, but you're not focused on it. That's a mindset too. Learning how to be aware of subtleness. That's a mindset you take off the yoga mat, become aware of subtleness in the so-called real world. The palms down to the sides of the feet. Low lunge again, top of the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, opening up, feeling opened. So don't judge it. just experience openness. It's a mindset. So if you're opened, you're doing the best you can, and you're opened. We're all sharing that one energy of openness. So I feel open, you feel open, we're sharing it. It's a mindset. So tap into that mindset of feeling open. And that's a mindset too. You take off the yoga mat, feel open throughout the day, open to new ideas, new adventures, so-called adventures. Just experience openness. And then you're going to go to a high lunge, just for a second or so, then downward dog, pushing into it. Really push into it now. It's the third downward dog, so you really push into it, only if you feel like you can or you should. Of course, you're listening to your body. I'm just guiding you to maybe what you should do. But if you're saying, hey, I can't do that, then don't do it. Listen to your body. Learning to listen to yourself. I need to fix my shirt again. My shirt keeps on going up. It's a mindset too. Learning to listen to yourself. You're not going to lie to yourself. Once you tap into oneness, you're not going to lie to yourself. Then drop down to knees and chest and upward dog. Modify it how you have to. If you need to go to small cobra, do the small cobra, or hands and knees, or the cow. I forgot. You just feel open here. You're opening up here too. If it's too much, just bring yourself out of it a little bit. Accept where you are. So all the mindset. I'm trying to explain each mindset. Openness, acceptance, listening to yourself, non-judgment, letting go of control, being in the present moment, all that stuff, downward dog, all that stuff is what we're learning on the yoga mat. Even going to the point where you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. It's a mindset too. Learning your limitations, accepting your limitations, so-called limitations, because once you accept them, they don't exist. Some deep stuff, man. So left foot up between the hands. Something you got to experience. Explanations. It's a barrier to the experience. And then feel open here. Do the best you can. Accepting where you are. Eventually I get a mic. Every time I go to downward dog, like I know I'm talking to the floor, to the back wall. But I gotta wait till I get paid. Maybe I'll get a mic. I think I'll get carpet first. Unless something happens. So upward dog. It's not upward dog. High lunge. Then standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Focus on the breathing. Like right here. Hear echo. I hear echo. I hear an echo. I know you hear the echo. I'll get it fixed. And then palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Turn the palms out, push your head down. In the mountain pose. See, I have monkey mind. Monkey mind. So I started thinking about other things. And as the instructor, when I think about them, I start talking about them. Bad instructor. No, that's a good instructor. Everybody's a good instructor. It is what it is. Be who you are. Be true, be you. Hey, think about the mic messing up. The mic not being the best mic, the camera not being the best mic, not having panels. I talk about it. Be true, be you. That's me, man. So be you too. Be who you are. We're in mountain pose, focusing on the breathing, getting what I just said. That's the past now. We're in the present. Just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. The mind will wander. We'll start to think about other things, but that's in the future or the past. Just be in the present moment. Focus on the breathing. Now we're going to go easy pose. Easy pose is the modification of the lotus. And we're just going to focus on the breathing here. We're going to do subtle movements. So we're going to do neck stretches, neck rolls. Hey. It's a crow. I don't know if it's a crow. I don't know what it is actually. Sounds like a crow. So here, the back is straight, hands are in front to your knees, maybe in your lap. Maybe you're leaning back. Maybe you're against the wall. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter except where you are. Settle, get comfortable, and then accept where you are. Don't think, hey, I wish I could be doing the perfect pose. I wish, if your mind and body's connecting, you're doing yoga, no matter of that judgment. Back is straight, as straight as you can get it. And you're going to tilt the head to the right. Right ear to the right shoulder. Left shoulder's down, shoulders are level. You're focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. When you focus on the breathing, it heightens your awareness, lets you feel the stretch in the left side of the neck, lets you feel something maybe that's happening in the lower back, maybe fatigue in the back, maybe you feel something in your knee. But the mindset here is you're not doing those things. You're not the so-called issues. So you're not focused on that stuff. You're aware of it, but you're not focused on it. I bring the head to center, tilt the head to the left, left ear to the left shoulder, back is straight, right shoulder's down. Just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Again, when you focus on the breathing, heightens your awareness, makes you feel the stretch in the right side of the neck, makes you feel what's going on in the body. For me, when that crow, I don't know if it was a crow, when that bird was, I was aware of that, but I wasn't focused on it. And as an instructor, I get focused on teaching. So I do veer a little bit because I'm trying to think about what to teach. And then bring the head to center for what to instruct, not teach. Then tilt the head back. So here you're not drawing the head back. The chin is going straight up, so you're reaching up. Get yourself as straight as you can and focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Bring the chin down to the chest. Back is straight. So it's natural to bring the head down and roll the back, but you try to keep the back as straight as you can, focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. The head goes back to center. Neck rolls, drop the head down to the right, down and around. The head's going down and around. You're exhaling. The head goes up and back. You're inhaling. You're linking the breathing with the movement. So you focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. That heightens your awareness. Makes you aware of the movement. Makes you aware of the stretching. But those movements, that movement and the stretching is more than just movement. And more than just stretching. It becomes a form of a moving meditation because you're aware of it, but you're focused on the breathing. Head goes to the top, you're going to reverse, exhale as you go down and around, inhale as the head goes up and back. Again, focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back, down, and around. Shoulders are going up, you're inhaling. The shoulders go back and down, you're exhaling. Again, you're linking the movement with the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Heightens your awareness and lets you know what's going on in the body. And when the shoulders go up, you're going to reverse. Drop the shoulders down, exhale. Shoulders go up, inhale. Again, focus on the breathing. thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And then shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. As you go down and around, the back is straight, you're reaching out, you're exhaling. As you're going up, you're inhaling. Linking the movement with the breathing becomes a moving meditation because you're focused solely on the breathing, heightens your awareness, and lets you feel the movement, lets you feel the stretching, lets you become aware of what's happening in the body. But you're not focused on that stuff, you're focusing on the breathing. And then when you go to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Again, linking the movement with the breathing. I keep on repeating that. I know I'm repeating it. Like, man, this guy keeps on saying the same thing. I know, I got to. Because it's so important. It's easy to forget. I forget. I got to remind myself when I do it by myself. I'm like, man, focus on your breathing, man. And then when you go to the top, you bring yourself to center. Then half spinal twist. So left hand's on the right knee. Right arm goes up. So think of the spine. Pull yourself up straight. Then you twist. Palm goes to the floor. It's on the back. Arm is straight and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting. It's very easy to forget to twist your head in this pose. So make sure the head is twisting and focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And then go ahead and release, back to center. And then the other side. So right hand's on the left knee, left arm goes up. Pull yourself up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself straight up. Then you twist. Palm goes to the floor. It's in the back. Arm is straight. It's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting. Again, it's easy to forget to twist the head in this pose. So make sure the head is twisting and focus on the breathing. And then go ahead and release, back to center. Hands in front. Just watching yourself breathe. Yoga seal, reach behind you. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. I was thinking grab. I was going to say left. So grab the left wrist with the right hand, leaning forward for the yoga seal. Forehead is going down towards the floor, or to the floor. You're sealing in all the benefits of the yoga poses and keeping the peace that you gained through the rest of the day. Go ahead and bring yourself back up. Hands go back in front, back is straight. You just focus on the breathing. We're just going to stay here just a little bit longer, so just watch yourself breathe. Again, you're already breathing automatically. So just watch yourself breathe. Your mind might wander, and when it does, you start to think about other things. Just gently bring your focus back to the breathing. Don't judge it. It's natural. It's going to happen. You just watch yourself breathe. And palm together. Namaste. That's it. So that is, I have a calendar over there. So I stopped writing on 114. So I stopped Sunday. I need to catch it up. So it's Wednesday. So 15, 16, 17. I didn't have to do that out loud. I could do that. I learned that in like second grade. I could do that in my head. So it's 100 number 117 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.